What up? Tony Buck the Moxel. Let's see if the people want to talk today. The Tank fans, the Jake Paul fans. Y'all want to talk about it? Or nah? Exhibition. The fake fight. Money grab. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. If you're pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop your like. Não causa nada. Es gratis. So you know what to do. You know what to do and comment what you think. Because that's what it's all about. What us fans think. And I think the fight stinks, but I mean, it's gonna go down anyway. I mean, if Tank don't get arrested or none of that, it will be going down if he don't get arrested or being reckless and whatever. You know, because the boy always doing something. So if the fight goes down, little circus, are they getting the bag? Of course, but does it do anything for the legacy? Does it do anything for Tank's legacy? No. Or you tell me what does it do for Tank's legacy? What championship belt in the division is going for? Because Tank has a belt, a lightweight, but exhibition, the exhibition ain't gonna do nothing for for neither other than get rich, man. They're already rich. So it's like, yeah, just a money grab fight for both. It's not gonna do anything for Tank's career. It only gives Jake Paul more clout. That's it. So I wanna know what y'all think. Cause I think like real talk, I think is not a good idea for Tank. to take that fight, even if it's an exhibition, and that's why he took it for an exhibition, cause only way could be made. So they're like, why not? Exhibition it is. Exhibition. All right. And when serious people, you feel me, want to talk about the fight, I'll respond to your comment. But if not, then you'll just be ignored. That's it. But I'm being for real. Like, I really feel Jake Paul is gonna KO the little man Gervonta Davis. We know he has a lot of legal fees, so he needs the money for sure. I mean, I get that, but the guy really doesn't care about his career. He just it's just a circus, if you ask me. And everybody in boxing knows that as well. So, so getting KO'd on Netflix for the world to see, why not? And a lot of goofies actually thought Mike Tyson had a chance to do anything to Jake Paul. Some serious goofy activity. I took a couple goofballs' money in that fight. And a couple goofies owe me some money off the Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. fight too. That they don't want to pay up. But I don't know enough goofies that want to bet on this fight though. I don't know. I don't know who will be the goofy that want to bet on this fight. Cause I mean I'm rocking with Jake. Imagine if Gervonta Davis couldn't KO Lamont Roach, he ain't stopping Jake Paul. And Jake Paul's not even like a real fighter you can say, but Gervonta Davis ain't doing nothing. Um, Serge, what do you mean if I'm going to fight someone? What do you mean by that? But Jake Paul, he's gonna put a dent in Gervonta's Davis' face. And on Netflix too. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson was the highest viewed uh, fight event history. Yeah, no, bro. We're just talking about what the title says. Well, I'm actually trying to. You're good. I'm trying to see if y'all want to talk about it, cause I mean it's like a fight, that gets everybody's attention, exhibition. So I'm seeing what the people's feeling on it, like thinking, cause I mean it's a weird exhibition. You feel me? Like a weird exhibition, but it's official. So I mean, and after the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight, there was rumors that that fight was gonna be going down, and look, it became official. So I mean, I don't think it's not a good look for Gervonta Davis's career. But obviously, he don't care, right? Because all he cares about money. Obviously, we've been knowing this since he hasn't really been making like legacy type fights. So I mean, is it really surprising? No, but we're gonna watch it since it's a circus. So Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, they will be fighting, but I think that fight's crazy. Like a little circus show. But regardless, it's official and it's gonna be going down. And I think Jake Paul. I feel like he's gonna KO the smaller man, Gervonta Davis. Cause imagine Jake Paul is like a fighter that weighs plus 200 pounds that has been boxing for some years now. He's gonna be fighting a guy that weighs in at 135 pounds on weigh-in day, like, and like 5'3". You feel me? Like Jake Paul's like 6'1". So that's why it's like a little circus type fight. And you're like, okay, like, could the real fighter Gervonta Davis actually do something to Jake Paul? I don't know. I had to see it. I had to see it because, like I said, Gervonta Davis couldn't stop Lamont Roach. How is he gonna stop this cruiserweight slash heavyweight fighter? Some people will say it's me hating, but I don't know. That's just how I see it. They said they said I was crazy for going for Jake Paul when he fought Mike Tyson, but I mean, the youth won there. Obviously, Mike Tyson was the old grandpa, but exactly, bro. Like, I don't. That's why I'm like, okay, well, it's a exhibition, not even a real pro boxing fight. But I'll watch it because it's gonna be, I'm gonna see if Tank could do something to the bigger man. But Jake Paul's a weenie since these are the type of fights he wants. Like, it's crazy. But I know there's a lot of money involved, so of course fighters are gonna wanting to get in the ring with him. It's not even a fair fight. It don't seem like it, you feel me? Yes, exactly. It's like it's still interesting for the fact that what's gonna go, what's gonna go down, what's gonna happen. Is Gervonta Davis gonna be able to stop the YouTuber slash fighter, or is Jake Paul gonna knock out the smaller fighter Gervonta Davis? It is interesting. And right now, the boxing world is going nuts. Even more since we have the Canelo versus Crawford fight next month, and then right now, after the announcement this week, that was their fight, Paul versus Davis. So it's like I'm like, man, let's jump on it. Let's see what the people thinking. But it's always like there's always some weirdos in my chat always trying to talk about something that's not boxing, but I mean that's normal. But we on it though. I'm on it. I've been on Tank's helmet over what he's done like outside the ring, but and that's why I have a little dislike towards him. But I mean, I still like the way he fights. I feel like he should be fighting the best in the division and division north of his division, which is 140. But uh, hey, we can't make these fighters fight who we want them to fight. But I mean, yeah, man, I've been into boxing for quite a while. I never boxed before, just like fooling around, yeah, but or street fighting. That's the only fighting I've done. I never like boxed professionally or amateur. That's it. None of that. Just street fighting and like fooling around with my partners. That's it. So if you're into combat sports, you feel me? That's what I that's what I be talking about here sometimes. When I have the time to put out content, you're putting out content, um, and here and there be making lives. So if you rock with it, subscribe, and I'll for sure be bringing you content. That's a for sure thing, cause I've been doing this for quite a bit. Out of the love that I got for the sport, but for sure, consti- consistent here and there. Try to be, but I mean, this content game, you got to be pushing content nonstop. So, I mean, I try, man. I try, but we always up on game versus, like with pretty well known fighters. You feel me? Like the Canelos, the the Gervonta Davis, the Ryan Garcias, the Devin Haney's. Yo, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you that you pulled up and for your comments. Hopefully, you subscribe and become a subscriber, and looking forward to my content in the future. You know what I'm saying? If not, have a good day. For sure. Hey, thank you, Mad Dog. Yes, sir. You from Michoacan too, or what? Yes, sir. Of course. Gotta rock that hat. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the few hats that I wear nowadays. I don't really be wearing hats anymore, but yeah, that's the hat I rock proudly. Yeah, shout out to you, Serge Prods. Yes, sir. All right, that's right. I have a homegirl that's from Pátzcuaro, you know what I'm saying? Um, my pupil's from Apatingan. I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's like close to the avocado capital of the world, Uruapan. Yes, sir. Like an hour away from there. Yup, that's right. Shout out to you, Mad Dog H. Yes, sir. Yeah. But yeah, of course. I get a lot of haters for it, but because I'm always talking my ish, but we don't care. We still gonna be rocking and talking about what I want. So, yes, sir. Shout out to you. Shout out everybody that's coming through in the chat. But let me know what's up with the fight, man. With the exhibition. Exactly. But we ain't tripping on it. We ain't tripping on it. We welcome the hate as long as it's respectful hate, normal hate, not on no weirdo stuff. Normal hate, they can hate all they want, but I mean, and a lot of times they're hating because I'm not talking good about their favorite fighter, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't always have it your way, or have everybody talking the way you want to talk. Like that'll be boring. So you gotta have a balance about everything. Yes, sir. But shout out to you. I remember you uh, since yesterday, and I think before that too. I don't know how long you've been a subscriber, but if you are even subscribed, you feel me? But I feel like I've seen you before, like in my other lives from back then. But shout out to you if you've been a subscriber, cause yeah, I've been going on for like for a little 4 years in this YouTube thing. My main this is my main YouTube. I have a couple of YouTubes that I can go live on, but this boxing one to be my main one that I put in the work in. But Gervonta Davis has a lot of fans, but in my chat, nowhere to be found. I would assume y'all would want to be in here backing y'all guy. Friday, getting closer to that Canelo versus Crawford. We getting more fights, even if they're exhibitions. Oh well. and hopefully we keep getting these, getting more fights made. Dave Navida's fight coming up soon. So the fighters that matter, that doing this is fighting, cause like I mean, if not, we ain't really on it. Boxing be turned down, cause fighters ain't fighting real fights. But all I know, Jake Paul. People say that his fights are rigged. I don't think they're rigged. They're real fights, but he just chooses who he thinks he can be, and that's how it be going down for Jake Paul. So I mean that's good for these fighters. That's good for these fighters that's getting paid by Jake Paul. I was seeing an article this morning that Eddie Hearn has stated that it would be a bad look if Gervonta Davis were to beat up Jake Paul and mess up the Anthony Joshua fight. That's crazy. So that tells you, like, you know, Anthony Joshua's also thinking about fighting Jake Paul, because there's bread in to be made. So he can't be mad at it. They want some of that bread as well, and you can't blame them. Like, easy money, easy money for Anthony Joshua, real heavyweight. That'll beat the brakes off Jake Paul. So easy money for them. So I mean, hey, if they're talking like that, that means that Jake Paul's gonna be end up getting that fight. And then I see it in the future too for Canelo to try to get his hands in some of that money, that easy money with Jake Paul. So I mean, Jake, he's doing his thing. Like, he's getting these fighters, paying them that bag to fight him. So all right. But regardless, uh, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be doing these lives, man, just random ass lives, and we gonna be talking my age, man. Cause not everybody can be in the same side. Not everybody can be a Gervonta Davis fan. Not everybody can be a Jake Paul fan. So I said what I said in the title. Been saying it since it got announced. Jake Paul will knock out Gervonta Davis. That's just me. Will it happen? If he don't knock him out, it's not gonna go on their record anyway. So boo hoo, like L. No one's gonna take a L because they're both gonna go home winners for that bag they're gonna get. So there will be no losers in that fight since it's not a real fight. It's an exhibition. So if you pulled up, shout out to you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Till next time, my boy. Till next time, keep it tuned.